got one, you got two. Yeah, you're on.
Lovely.
Now. So yeah, take it away when you're ready. Talk about whatever you want.
Whatever I want. No prompts, eh?
No prompts.
Frick. Like, what's on my mind lately? Like, I don't... How deep do you want it to be?
As deep as you want.
As deep as I want it. Okay. Well, lately, So I used to live in BC last year for, like, 9 months.
Okay.
And came home the first time because, like, you know, moving away is tricky. I was homesick, whatever.
Right.
Tried to go back. Life be life. Ended up back in Windsor. So life's just been pretty, like, not like super on plan, not super on track.
Yeah,
However,
it doesn't work out like that.
It doesn't always work out like that. However, the other day I was talking to my homie about like early quarantine.
Okay.
And how in the moment it was absolutely terrible, obviously. Like, I didn't want to be doing that shit. I wanted to hang out with the homies. But we were talking about it in this way where we were like, man, that was actually so peaceful. Like, nowhere to be, nothing to do. Like, I just da-da-da. And we were listing all the things that we did with our day in this way where, like, we missed it. Like, we were like, oh, it was so nice.
Quarantine being early COVID or like
early
actual quarantine?
No, like early COVID vibes. Like when you're stuck at home, can't see the homies, like literally absolutely no responsibilities, just hanging out. But in the moment it was so shit, but we were talking about it in this way where we were like, damn, like that was kind of nice. So on the brain lately is like just perspective, you know, like when life's seeming pretty shite, I bet you in however many months when I'm like having different problems, I'm gonna be like, you know, there'll be like things about right now that I'll be like, I missed that, or that was nice, or da-da-da. So.
And I saw a really good quote about this literally today, but I can't put it together perfect, like the right way.
Yeah, like paraphrase.
Fuck, it was like, one day you're gonna miss today, or some shit like that, right?
Essentially. And so.
You're gonna think how good today was, or whatever. Yeah.
Exactly. And I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my brain, but that's just been heavy on the mind. Like, even my family at the family function, like, in the moment was not super annoying, but then after, I'm like, that's so funny. Like, whatever. So just perspective and, like,
I missed the lack of traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
For real.
Yeah, less cars, so much more fun. Just delays down the road!
Except driving on Riverside Drive's like literally driving on a spaghetti noodle. The lanes are so skinny.
No,
when there are a lot of cars, it's like stress.
No, I usually rip down 100 on this place. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Except for the camera.
You don't want to go to like West Windsor. That's like, you know, you're driving on the Rockies.
Yeah, that's so true, actually.
Yeah.
Driving on the Rockies is fun though if you got the whip for it.
Yeah. This ain't the whip for it, unfortunately. Yeah. So, any other interesting topics you want to cover?
Shit, like, I don't even know. I'm like, off the top of my noggin, I don't know. You got nothing for me? No prompts?
No prompts. Sorry.
No prompts or nothing. What's on your mind? Anybody ask you that?
That's kind of like, that's kind of cheating,
bro?
No?
Well, I guess. Girl, I don't even know.
Do you not like? What do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun, eh? Steady be working lately. I don't be doing too much for fun. Like creative shit for fun, I guess. Like truly in my free time. Like I'm a big journal keeper, big drawer, big stuff like that. Like when I'm having fun, like low-key, it's like alone time. I'm in my enclosure and I'm.
That's why you like quarantine.
In my enclosure, making stuff, being creative. Don't get me wrong. Like I like to go out. Like I enjoy being out in the world, but like. I don't know, I'm a bit of like, I'm pretty anxious, like, as an individual, so I feel like being by yourself and just, like, doing fully what you want with your free time, and, like, for me, like, being creative, like, making things, like, I don't know, it's just very peaceful, there's really nothing to be anxious about. I mean, like, of course, like, you can be anxious about your thoughts, whatever, but, I don't know, I find it to be pretty enjoyable.
Do you do a lot of drugs, too?
I smoke a lot of weed. I like psychedelics, but I don't do them too often.
Yeah, you can't do those too often.
No,
right?
and it makes it less special when you do, right?
Like the tolerance is like
you gotta save,
very different, right?
For sure. Like you wanna like not save, but like space out trips. So
I
that
think it's been
more...
a year since my last trip.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think. Probably similar. My last trip, I dropped a tab and went to see Young Gravy, and then I found out, like, I should have known better. It's Young Gravy.
I don't know who that is, but sure.
His name's Young Gravy. Like, I just feel like you can infer.
Does he sell turkey? Like, what do you mean?
No, it's a rapper. Come on, bro.
Young Gravy.
Yes, but like his music's very like it almost sounds like he's being ironic a little bit. It's very funny. It sounds like he's being ironic. Went to see him live, drop a tab, super excited. No, he sucks. He's being so serious. That's just who he is. He's just that guy. And like it was still a really fun night, but I just think that's so funny. The last time I did acid, we like left the concert 20 minutes in because we were like, wait a minute, does this guy blow right now? Like, no way. And then we were like, we'd so much rather just go play in Vancouver, so we left. But
jokes.
That was probably like about a year ago now, yeah.
He showed up to the concert and they have 20 minutes of like,
yeah,
fuck this, this guy
we were like,
sucks.
this is terrible. Well, because what did it for me was like one of his most famous songs. I am standing there and he had like tracks of the songs playing, but he wasn't even lip syncing. He was just being his own shitty hype man. Like he was just like on the stage being like, yeah. And so I realized that I'm rapping more of Mr. Clean than he is. And I was like, how are you not even rapping your like
why are you getting paid for this, man?
most famous song right now? Like I'm doing a better performance in the nosebleeds than you. And I was so on acid and I'm like, the vibes are not right now, and I couldn't figure it out at first. And then when I realized I had to leave, I couldn't stand for it. I was like, I turned to the lady next to me and I was like, excuse me, are you having a good time? And she said, like,
you ruined it for her too?
No, she says meh. And then I say to myself, you should never say meh at a concert. You're at a concert, why are you saying meh? Like that shouldn't be happening. And we dipped. So like yeah, I am a fan of a wee psychedelic.
But not a Big Gravy or
Young Gravy,
Young Gravy.
bro. I can't believe you don't know about Young Gravy. That's
hey,
hilarious.
apparently he fucking sucks, so
He does suck.
why
Actually,
does it matter if I don't know him?
The production value is quite high, I will say.
Well,
like
that's
he
not
just
on him,
sucks
right?
live.
That's the sound engineer
No,
or
for
whatever.
real. And they're killing
Stage
it.
hands.
Young Gravy's team, if you hear this, you're lit for real.
Yeah, go work for someone else.
Seriously,
Young
that
Gravy.
man does not deserve you.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Thanks for doing the thing. Much appreciated.
Absolutely. I'm sorry I was like
No worries.
a little bit not good
If
coming
you
up
want
with
to check out the
topics.
channel, by the way, RideLight. Alright?
I mean, I can remember, but like, let's just capture the moment. Beautiful.
One word, okay?
RideLight.
Take care.
Cuteness.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
See ya. Hey, you didn't get got, so keep it that way.
Thank you.
See ya.